Today we're here with David, who managed our Hendra store and is about to actually leave on a 3-month trip exploring the northern parts of Australia. But before he goes, we wanted to take a closer look at the vehicle and setup that he'll be running while he's away. So David, tell us a bit about your Patrol, how it started life and where we're at today with it.
Yeah, so I picked up the Patrol in 2010 as a 3-litre wagon. Since then I've obviously done the dual cab conversion sitting behind us here, chassis extension, and also an engine conversion to a 4.2 turbo.
Yep, and why did you go to the 4.2?
Just everyone sort of knows those issues with the 3 litres. It was always in the back of my head, so I just wanted that extra bit of reliability, and not to mention the extra power and torque you get out of the motor.
Yep, so now being a dual cab and hauling a trailer, the big trip, obviously you need the extra power. What have you done to the motor to give it that?
Yeah, so we've done a TD05 18G turbo.
Yep.
And then custom 4-inch snorkel, 4-inch high flow airbox, and then 4-inch all the way to the turbo as well. Cross country top mount intercooler, as well as a 12mm fuel pump.
Yep, and what's that delivering you at the wheels now?
So at the moment it's just been tuned to 675 newton meters of torque and 232 horsepower.
Well, that's fantastic. It won't struggle with the extra weight now, will it?
Yeah, no, she loves it.
And the conversion, you talked about the conversion. Len and the team up at Creative Conversions obviously did that for you. So how much did he add to the chassis on this one?
Yeah, so after a little bit of deliberation, we decided to go with a 650mm extension.
Yep.
From what Len's told me, it's the best setup basically to remain semi-small, but still be able to carry a decent load and support it properly without risking damage to the chassis.
Yep, fantastic. And on the back we've got the Spinifex manufacturing body. That's obviously been designed to suit your needs. Tell us a bit about the setup in that.
Yeah, so it's one of those things I sort of ummed and ahed about the setup that I'd go with inside, but I went with a pretty tried and tested method of 2 drawers on the driver's side and a single drawer on the passenger side with a drop-down fridge slide. A bit of shelving on top of that, 12-volt oven, fridge freezer, you name it, it's in there.
Yep, and you're controlling all the power with the Red Arc Manager 30?
Yeah, so I went with the Red Arc Manager 30. It's an awesome system. I can plug it straight into the wall at home and charge 240 off of it. I can run solar, I can run it off the alternator, it'll just do everything and I don't have to touch it, it'll just do it itself.
It's fantastic, fantastic. And obviously we've got the custom built, the prototype Spinifex manufacturing trailer on the back that you've had a lot of input into.
Yep.
And obviously going to spend the next 3 months testing and giving us a lot of feedback on before it goes into production. So just tell us the concept behind that trailer.
So I was looking for something small but yet basically a camper trailer, and also something that I can chuck the quad bike on.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So you needed to be able to carry that quad bike, get the tent on the roof. We've thrown a toolbox on the front that was laying around the workshop to try and get that layout right. So far, how's it towing? Yeah,
good, beautifully. Reverses in a straight line, it doesn't swing side to side, it's just amazing. It's probably the best trailer I've ever towed.
Well, that's good to hear. We hope it stays that way and we look forward to the feedback. Now, moving back to the vehicle, obviously with the trailer, the canopy, all the gear on it, the extension, and not to mention the increased horsepower, you need some serious suspension under this to handle all of that. So what's the setup that you're running at the moment?
Yeah, so I upgraded the suspension. The old stuff had done quite a couple of big trips, so it was getting pretty tired. So yeah, with all the extra weight and everything that's changed, we decided the best bet would be to get a custom coil made up. Yep. So yeah, we've gone with a custom TJM coil. They boys there spun that up. So every corner of the vehicle was weighed. It's once again perfect. It's spot on where it needs to be.
Yep, fantastic. And I believe you're running the prototype TJM by Fox suspension monotube shocks on it as well?
Yeah, so something a little bit new, not released yet, but yeah, monotubes. So built by Fox in the USA, specifically for TJM.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go. We're very excited about that product. And rubber to road, obviously the feet, that's the most important part on the truck. What are you running under this truck?
So running the big 35 by 12.5 Mickey Thompson MTZ P3s.
Yep.
I've run Mickey Thompson's a number of times, always find myself coming back to them.
Fantastic, fantastic. And for the night stretches and setting up at night, you're obviously running with Light Force, a very good quality light. On the front, what have we got?
Yeah, so on the front we've got the HTX, so that's a hybrid LED HID spotlight.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So look, plenty of distance out of that as well as spread, and you've got the double row light bar on the roof just for that extra
That's
spread
it,
and
yeah.
infill up to the headlights.
Yep.
And on the back, I see you've got the Light Force work lights as well.
Yeah, you've got the Rock 40s up there. There's one on each side, and then there's two on the back as well. So pretty much every direction. I'm like a big UFO.
Scared of the dark, are we?
Yeah, I think everyone is.
So David's about to head off on this trip. Where are you headed to, Dave?
So you're going to punch out straight across Central Australia, up the Tanami over to the Kimberleys, spend about a month at the Kimberleys, and then spend another 5 to 6 weeks working our way back across before ending up in the Cape for another 3 to 4 weeks.
That's fantastic. Well, we look forward to keeping up with Dave while he's on this trip, so keep an eye on our Facebook page for all the updates, and head over to Dave's Facebook page
Out and back off-road.
to stay in touch.